Hello, my internet darlings, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Duel. I'm very sorry I didn't have an episode up yesterday. I recorded and then I tried to narrate, and everything just seemed to get in the way of that part. So I'm very sorry again that I didn't get one up yesterday. But as you knew, yesterday we had the Orbital Hall, so today we have the brand new Steel Gym Cup. So it is Steel and Fire. Steel gets the MP bonus, and Fire gets the, what you call it, the buff, the damage bonus. So that is going on until the very morning of the 11th UTC, which for us in the States will be the evening of the 10th. So definitely get in what wins you can. This is what I'm rocking at the moment. I may end up crafting a second Houndour. We've got a whole lot of different rewards. Unfortunately, nothing special at 15, which is unusual. We don't get a shiny Ho-Oh until the 25th win. But there is supposed to be a possibility of getting it also in the consecutive victory reward boosters. So these are this is where I'm at right now. I haven't played at all yet. I decided to wait and record my first ones. Up at the top of the rankings, we've got India. They've changed this a little bit so you see their profile. So I don't know if this is what they're rocking in the Steelfire gym or not. It's a little difficult to tell, unfortunately. However, I do like that they've actually made it possible that from this screen you can actually follow them. Definitely an interesting change for the whole social thing. But let's just go ahead and jump into the Gym Cup and see if we can get our first couple of wins in before work. I'd really love it if I could just really have a chance to grind on this one. I really am going to try. So we've got our first opponent. It's G.I. Joe. Very interesting team he's got there. Couple of fire, couple of steel. Mostly steel, though. So I'm definitely going to have to be on my guard. Usually I play whatever has the MP buff. But this time I just decided to go fire because I didn't have the best fire mons, or the best steel mons that I think. I have never played a steel deck. I'm not very good at it. So I figured instead I would just go for the fire because I have plenty of fire mons that have plenty of power to take care of all these steel mons. So I'm just going to start setting up defensively in the hopes that I can just burn things. Uh, just kind of block things off right now. I don't want him moving too far forward. Let's see what G.I. Joe decides to do. Alright, he brings out his Drillbur. Drillbur has a very interesting ability where it can move 2 steps away without taking a turn. Any 2 steps away. So it can jump over other mons in that way. So I'm going to go ahead and surround my goal because I don't want that guy hopping over right onto my goal point. That would really suck. That would really, really suck. So I'm going to go ahead and put out my Houndour. This is the one that's got the Mega Evolution on it. So hopefully we'll be able to make some things happen. But yeah, the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, you may move this Pokemon 2 steps away, and your turn ends. So it can attack, but it can move, be sneaky, hop over things. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. And that's the plates that I'm running. I haven't really checked out his plates too much. I probably should have, but for this first one, I just thought I'd drive right in. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off my Flame Sphere, and I think I'll put it on Arcanine because it's going to be the most protected. It's going to be the easiest to get away because I can jump over my own mons. Big fan of that ability. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to see Metal Sphere go out. And I hadn't noticed it, but he has a Charizardite X, so he's got a Mega Evolution on that Charmeleon. Sorry, I had to think of the middle evolution for a second. I don't normally see it that often. But of course, in Gym Cups, all rules get changed. We're going to see Moltres come out. No doubt it's going to jump over and go after my Ho-Oh, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm just going to go on up here, see if I can either knock out Scyther or burn it. No doubt he's got Metal Coat, so I want him taken care of now. Luckily, we get the Fiery Breath. I don't have another Pokemon nearby that I want burned, so I'm just going to end my turn there. What are they going to do now? I think they would jump over with their Moltres. That's what I would do, but I don't know. I'm just waiting. Alright, so he's going to Flame Sphere as well. Make sure that his Fire Mons don't get burned. It doesn't apply to anything else. I'm just going to go ahead and grab my goal. That way I can use my Houndour to go burn things. Oh, excuse me. Now, that Litten is all the way up to Incineroar. I'm hoping I can get some nifty evolutions going. And can we... Oh, we hit the miss. Luckily, they hit the Flame Charge, which doesn't matter because all of my Mons are fire. And I've already popped off mine, so let me go ahead and burn Drillbur here. So that he... I think he would lose his dig? Yeah, he would lose his dig. You can move this Pokemon, but you don't have to. But I believe, yep, he's going to move it all the way back there. He'll probably jump over, yep, with Moltres instead. And that is fine with me. It's going to attack my Ho-Oh, which is not good for me. Oh, we got the Rainbow Wing. I think we'll go right over the top of the Moltres so I can move forward. But first, let's go ahead and surround. Alright, he is coming on down with his Aggron, which means he could possibly surround. I'd forgotten there that I could move over Fiery Mons with the Flame Sphere. I don't think I remember this entire game. Oh my god, excuse me. I have a really bad cough right now. Yeah. My allergies are kicking my butt. So, we got rid of the Aggron. That was a very clutch roll. That was so lucky. The gold against the purple, I wasn't expecting that. And so he's just going to cover up in his own goal there with Charmeleon. I'm going to move on forward with Ho-Oh. And hopefully I can take something out with it. Drillbur's going to take my entry point again, which really doesn't matter because he's burned. And I have nothing in the PC. So let's see what G.I. Joe's going to do next. Alright, so he is going to go and defend his Charmeleon, back it up. I'm going to take his entry point because I'm not burned. And if I can seal it up and get rid of these guys, that'd be fine with me. Fiery Breath goes down. Unfortunately, Drillbur's already burned. I can't reach anything else, so I'm just going to end that turn there. Where is G.I. Joe going to go next? So I currently have 2 burned Mons and 2 Houndooms, so I should be doing pretty hefty damage with everything right now. And we're still waiting on G.I. Joe. So we're almost a minute up now. He's actually going to attack. That's interesting. We get the Fiery Breath again, which is a little disappointing. I would have preferred to get damage on damage, so we'll just end our turn there. And I'm going to move my Houndour right over here and probably make my way up that right flank Distract his Metagross. Oh, but he comes down with his Metagross. That is unusual. I'm going to go ahead and attack it and burn it. I know that's going to send me straight to the PC, but I would rather it get burned. And we're going to... Ooh, 100 crunch. That is nice. That is very nice. But it's no good against 150. He got the Hyper Beam, so it's actually my turn again. I'm going to go ahead and Max Revive. And jump right on over this Burnmon. End my turn there. I don't need to do anything further. Come on. End the turn. Come on. Alright, so we lost a few seconds there just because it didn't want to end the turn. I'm not sure why. And now we're going to see G.I. Joe disconnect. So, we'll be back in a moment. There we go. I cut out the amount of time we had to wait. It was easily a full minute or more. But we got our first win, and G.I. Joe is a 2942, so he really shouldn't be rage quitting. We got our booster ticket, which I'll be opening after the gym probably, because by then we should have gotten all of the Duel Week rewards, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see. And our next opponent is Roman. Now, Roman, if you are watching this, I am very, very sorry. And you'll find out why towards the end of the duel. So, first up, I believe he goes first. So, he's going to move forward with his Cobalion. Very good figure to be using in this gym with a 3 MP and can't be knocked out by gold. I'm a fan. If I were running a steel deck, I would definitely want Cobalion in it. So, he comes on forward and attacks. That's fine with me. I will be glad to burn him. I don't care. If we were buffed even a little bit, we actually could have at least equaled that, or not equal, but you know what I mean. Matched it. So I'm just going to jump over here with my Ho-Oh. They've got a hurdle jump, and I didn't notice that. They've also got a counterattack, so I need to be careful if I decide to cover their entry points. He's going to jump over into that one spot, and I have to gold block. I have to gold block. I can't risk Litten. Wait, nope. I guess I do risk Litten. That's kind of silly of me. So, well, maybe we can get Scary Face. And we don't. That's unfortunate. So definitely got a gold block now. The only thing I can gold block with is Ho-Oh. I don't want to waste my Max Revive yet. I really don't. I don't want to waste it. So I'll just come right over here. And he'll probably take an entry point. No. He goes right after the goal. He is ready to just knock me out of there. And we get the Rainbow Wing against the Sword of Justice. I'm very glad that wasn't the gold. So we'll just hop over here and go right back to gold and see what he wants to do from here. He may attack again, he may not, and he does. And can we get good damage on damage? And we do. That Fire Blast 160 is so awesome. I am a big fan of the buffs that they have given to Ho-Oh. So I'm going to start bringing out my Houndooms so that when things get burned, I can get those buffs. They're going to bring out the Bulu. Totally understand it. That way they don't get moved. I'm going to go ahead and pop off my Flame Sphere on my Ho-Oh because I'm going to be protecting my Ho-Oh. Even though it would be good to get all of my figures back out, they do have an Articuno, so I don't want to risk getting, frozen or burned. And next up, we're just going to bring out Arcanine. and start up the left side. What do they decide to do next? Alright, there's the Rayquaza. I think I'm going to go ahead and max revive now and get my Houndour out, start burning the things so that I can have shenanigans happen. And Roman is going to go forward with his Articuno attack. Luckily, I get the ice charge against me. They may or may not have read the script on the flame sphere, because that ice charge is not going to do any good at all. We get the very lucky roll, that tiny little bitty gold against that tiny little bitty miss. Very awesome. Big, big fan. So they're going to attempt to ice my Houndour, which does not work. Does not work out for him. I should have surrounded it then, but I didn't. I decided to go forward and try to hop on that goal. They move forward with their Gallade. I probably should have attacked, but I don't. I just hop over onto their entry point. So Rayquaza comes out, attacks the Houndour. Unfortunately, that is the one that has the Mega, not Houndour, Houndoom. I'm sorry. That's the one that has the Mega Evolution on it. So that happened. I'm just going to press forward with my Arcanine. They'll probably, yep, bring out their Venusaur, not Venusaur, and not Bulbasaur. I don't remember the names of the middle evolutions, but they do have the Mega Venusaur, which means they have to evolve first. So instead, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to burn the Gallade, because I think that's the best idea right now. And if I get knocked out, I'm one step closer to getting my Houndoom back. So they get burned and we actually survive, which is pretty awesome. They move forward a step with their Rayquaza. I'm just going to come over here and take over the entry point, I think. They'll likely continue moving down with that Rayquaza because there's not much they can do. I'm going to go over here and back up my Ho-Oh, because I did have to use my Gold Block already. Not a fan of that. I don't want to leave my spot open. We get the clutch roll there, 171 against extreme speed. Very, very lucky we didn't go gold versus purple. So, I like my odds here. I'm just going to go ahead and continue going forward with my Houndoom. See if we can't make some shenanigans go on. They're going to try and knock out my Houndour. And unfortunately, it doesn't work out for them. I get the roar. I had completely forgotten that Houndoom can move over Mons during Flame Sphere. So this was not a BM. That was me completely forgetting that I could just take the goal. Completely forgetting. So he comes after me with Articuno, and unfortunately doesn't work out for him because of our buff and his burn. So I'm going to come over here with our Houndoom and try to knock this guy out. Unfortunately, I get the Fiery Breath. But since that other Pokemon is 2 steps away, I'll go ahead and spin it, burn it, just get all the fire. So all 3 Mons on the field of the opponents are burned. That's going to give us a nice little chunk of buff. He's going to keep on going after my Houndoom, or Houndour, because reasons. Unfortunately, he loses that roll because of our buff and his burn. Sorry about it, man. Very sorry about it. Now, I do remember the Arcanine can move over burned Mons, so I just jump on over because he can't surround, otherwise I win. his only chances to get on his goal. I'm going to go ahead and attack here. Oh, excuse me. And see if I can get shenanigans. And we get the lucky flamethrower, knock him out. I'm a big fan. So he really doesn't have any options, but he attacks here. And of course I get gold versus the purple. So that is actually it for today. This video is already long enough. I don't want to make it too long. So we'll just grab our second win of the day and see what we can do about grinding on breaks, on lunch breaks, after work, before work. Unfortunately, not during editing because that's not going to work out for me. But that is going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a great day, a great gym cup. Let me know down in the comments down below, what kind of deck are you running for this gym cup? Are you running steel? Are you running fire? But for now, that is going to be it. Have a great day, and I will see you later.